from my perspective, we're at a really key time in terms of disability awareness and disability history. And I think I've learned so much since I've been part of diversity and ability. It was really only I joined the organisation that I really learned about the nuances of the social model of disability, and I was really made aware of the kind of disability justice work that was actually going on throughout society. I think what makes this point in time really different is that people are really becoming switched on about disability awareness, disability justice, and the kind of access that we need to be included in all diversity conversations that unfortunately hasn't been throughout history. I have been, kind of involved in lots of different feminist groups, and it was really only in the last couple of years that I've seen people start to really include talk of disability in terms of the mainstream, which I think is obviously a travesty, but I hopefully feel like we're in a really positive place to be able to start really including the conversation about disability justice much more widely, and diversity and ability are definitely at the forefront of that. So for me, some of the most powerful moments have been watching a partnership between a tutor or a mentor and a student, and watching how that has developed and been successful over the whole time of a student's university life. So quite often when a student comes to us, they'll have just been through a difficult process, and they've just started university. It's not always a smooth thing trying to get their DSA support set up, but and we always really relish the opportunity to be able to set them up with a really fantastic tutor or mentor, and we can kind of trust that that situation is going to be a really positive one for them moving forward. But that's also not the end for that student. The support that they get is going to be continued throughout their university life, and it's something that will hopefully be consistent. Some of the really moving feedback that we've had towards the end of that relationship has been some of the most moving success kind of moments for my time here, because it really is not an over-the-top statement to say that it's absolutely life-changing for a student when they've received really good support from a tutor or mentor. Quite often they'll have seen each other every week for a matter of years, and so it can be a really emotional time when they're coming to the end of that, and for them to be able to articulate to us in the operations team just how meaningful that support has been, it can be quite emotional. You just think, like, if that person hadn't have come to us, hadn't have had that particular support staff be their mentor or tutor, then things would have been really different for them at university. And so that's always a really rewarding and a special moment.